In the last video, we talked about organizing your work throughout the application process. This time, we'll focus on the most crucial, perhaps most intimidating part, writing essays. Whether we're talking about a personal statement, letter of motivation, or short answer question, this is your chance to show the admissions committee who you are and why you'd be a great fit for the programs or scholarships to which you're applying. The essay section of your application package is the one part where you get to make your voice heard. You can showcase your skills and experience along with your suitability for a particular program of study. The essay should be, above all, an authentic, unique piece of writing that could only be written by you, because it is all about you. The prompts you'll need to answer will vary. Here are a few examples and tips for handling them. This prompt from Yale University's Graduate School of Arts and Sciences asks you to focus on your research goals and how this university's resources would help you achieve them. Based on your preliminary research about the program, you should have plenty of good reasons for applying. Go back to those notes and try and match some of them with your background. Remember that this statement is not a rewording of your CV, but rather a chance to highlight the connections between your previous experience, future goals, and this degree program. This prompt from the law school at the University of Chicago wants a more personal focus, specifically telling you to share something unique about you in the letter of motivation that would not be apparent from the rest of your application. Your answer could be a great opportunity to share a personal anecdote which illustrates an unexpected hobby or demonstrates some personality traits you'd like to highlight. Another example, this time a statement of purpose, comes from the application for doctoral candidates at Stanford University's Graduate School of Education. Like most PhD programs, they are looking for graduate students whose interests align with the current work of faculty at their institution. If you don't mention current faculty members and their research, your application will not be as strong or convincing. All three examples so far ask you to write between 1 and 3 pages, which is typical for a personal statement, letter of motivation, or statement of purpose. But there may also be some short answer questions that ask simple things about your career aspirations or interests in community engagement. Other short answer prompts can get a little more creative. For example, the Haas MBA program at UC Berkeley gives you 300 words to answer the question, what makes you feel alive when you're doing it, and why? What's important to remember here is that you're always answering the question of why the admissions committee should select you as a future student. So try to brainstorm several ideas and decide which one lets them know why you'd be a good fit for their community. If you're stuck, you can do a little more research on the student body and find some details about the kind of profile that they're looking for. With only under a page, or in some cases, just a few lines, you have to make sure that every word counts. For the Fulbright Bulgarian Leaders Grant application, you will have to submit 2 essays, both a study or research objective and a personal statement. Note that the first, the research objective, asks for the specific reasons behind your choice to study this particular field in the United States, including how your specialized interests related to that field or experience so far will contribute to your future goals. This is where you should make a convincing argument about why a U.S. degree will help you reach those goals in the best possible way. For the second task, a personal statement, you should provide a narrative explanation of where you are now and how you have already achieved certain goals related to your education and career path. This is a chance to tell your story, rather than simply listing information that is already stated on your CV or resume. Here are a few more tips for the essay section. Do a lot of research so you can identify your audience and what they're looking for, as well as what attracts you to this program. Refer back to specific reasons why you want to be a part of this academic community, and try to imagine concrete contributions you might be able to make. Find free, online resources from the university's Career Center that can help you prepare or reach out to current and former students to ask them for advice. If you like, read some sample essays, but don't try to copy anything from them, having in mind that plagiarism is the wrong way to go and your authentic voice and ideas are always going to sound best. You can outline your essay first so you can focus on areas where you need to add more examples or details. You don't have to write it out in one session. It might be better to leave it for a day or two and come back with fresh eyes. You'll probably go through at least 2 working drafts of your main personal statement, which can be recycled for different programs. Just make sure that you adjust them to fit the needs of each prompt. Once you have a draft you're satisfied with, ask a friend or trusted colleague for feedback. Give them specific questions so you can benefit from their insights. Reading your work to yourself out loud is also highly recommended at the polishing stage, and this can really help you to focus on word choice, originality, and the flow of ideas. For a more in-depth look at personal statements and other essays, please check out our webinar. You can watch the recording or attend a live Q&A session. Upcoming webinars and other resources will be linked in the description, or you can find them on our website.